Pisces, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your reading for the first half of March. I hope you guys are doing well. So, of course, this is going to be a part of Pisces season. So let's go ahead and get into some messages for you guys. I'll be starting off with my Silhouettes deck. All right, so let's take a look at the energy for you and whoever it is that you're thinking about. General advice as always, so please keep that in mind throughout your reading and take from it what makes sense for you personally, release what doesn't. Okay, Pisces, so let's take a look at that. Let's see what's going on, what it is that needs to be conveyed for this reading. We have perspective. Sometimes it helps to see things from a new angle, taking a step back from a situation perhaps, you know? Reminds me of the Hangman. Letting go, releasing, and just taking a step back to be able to better assess a situation. All right, let's see what else for you, Pisces. And that can pertain to so many things, not just your love life. It could be a friendship, it could be your work environment, so many other things. We have infinity, us forever. Okay, so maybe at one point in time you really felt like there was a particular connection that was it. You know, it was the one for you. Maybe you did see forever with this person, but if you had to take a step back and kind of look at it from a different angle, as it says, maybe it didn't seem so much like a relationship that was meant for you long term, you know? And also by freeing yourself from a relationship that couldn't go the distance, by moving in a different direction that could actually take you here where you can find the right kind of love for you. So let's grab one more card for Pisces. We have dirty. Look at that. You knew what you were getting into. Now clean it up. All right. So maybe for some of you guys, you're in the process of doing that. You know, kind of reorganizing, taking a look, assessing the situation. Sometimes this can indicate maybe infidelity or trust issues, something that tainted a situation. And again, it can pertain to your love life, of course. That is what I'm focusing on here, but that could apply to other parts of your life too. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some cards, especially focused on the love connection that you're thinking about for this reading. So somebody got their hands dirty, whether that's you or the other person. So let's grab some words. I'll be pulling from my X Oracle here because that is what we're focused on. The X factor. It could also be an X's expectation. You know, at one point they felt, you know, this is it. It's us, you and me against the world. Us forever. And then something happened. All right, so let's grab some words. I miss your hugs and kisses. Okay. Clearly indicating that there is distance, time apart here. But they miss being able to see you and hold you and hug you. Oops. This one says, I was broken when you met me. Okay. So that might have something to do with this situation right here where they got themselves into a complicated scenario that either broke you guys up or it contributed to some major challenges in the partnership. So let's grab some tarot and let's see what else we can find out about that. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. What else do we need to know here? I'll be pulling from my Celestial Cosmos Tarot deck. All right, for Pisces, first half of March, what do we need to know? We are in Pisces season, so let's go ahead and take a look at that and see. Queen of Pentacles, Divine Feminine, that is your energy. There's a very nurturing, down-to-earth vibe when it comes to you. Some of you guys could have already had a relationship where there were children involved. Maybe you had a child or children together. It could have been a situation where you both had families with other people. And it's coming through as something very complicated. I'm getting this for some of you guys where you might have gotten entangled in a third-party scenario. And maybe that's a thing of the past. Okay. But I feel for my feminines, your main priority could be to keep your family together, to protect your children, to protect your child, the family dynamic. I'm also getting for some of you guys that maybe you helped this person financially, because the Queen of Pentacles can be looked upon as a financial provider as well. All right, let's see what else. Like financially, work environment for the feminine. Maybe you're the more successful one between the two of you. Look at that. We've got the 10 of Wands. Okay. So it could be you, Divine Feminine, that's been carrying this weight on your shoulders when it comes to either infidelity, trust issues, third party. If it wasn't that, it was something else that broke the camel's back, so to speak, you know? So it could have been you that had to take a step back from a situation. Could have been a third party, though, where you had to take a step back from that to really take a look at your obligations, your personal, what's the word? Like personal obligations, like family. And hopefully at this point, you've taken time to heal that. Look at that. We have some situation here that's no longer moving. It's stuck. We're at an impasse here. We've got the stalemate. But nevertheless, it was something quite difficult for you to handle, perhaps. But you handled it. All right. I actually like seeing this Ace of Swords right there, because it could be an indication that you found empowerment within yourself again. You were able to find clarity within yourself. You know what it is that you want. So you probably did cut out this challenging situation with this person. Knight of Wands, that is followed by the 5 of Swords. So as we can see from this image, I mean, there could have been disagreements, arguments. It does say competition, so there could have been other people in the picture. Knight of Wands can represent perhaps a masculine who isn't ready to settle down, could have cheated on the feminine, could have been younger than the feminine. I feel for some of you guys, this could represent an older Divine Feminine, more mature, and maybe an immature, younger masculine here. They wanted to be a free spirit. They wanted to kind of do their own thing, not ready to settle down. And maybe Divine Feminine, your mind frame was more so starting a family, getting married. You wanted something serious, but you could have been dealing with somebody who just wasn't on that same page. And now that this might be after the fact at this point and you guys are not together, maybe it's been a while since you've interacted with this person, and now here they are, they're telling you that they miss you. They miss being with you. They miss your hugs, your kisses. All right, so that's what I'm getting from that. Let's go ahead and grab some lyrical messages here. So like I did for all the other signs, I grabbed 3 songs. See which one you are most in tune with. Pardon the pun. All right, let's see here. So what I can tell you is, whoever you're thinking about, you're not together. This is a person from your past, whether it was a third-party involvement, whether it's an ex-partnership. They still think about you. They still miss you. Hopefully by now they've focused on healing themselves, because we do see that. I was broken when you met me. So hopefully they have addressed that for themselves. Sorry for that background noise there. It's pretty loud. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some songs here, okay? And feel free to choose whichever one really speaks to you. Oops. So we have, Love Bites by Def Leppard. Absolutely. I don't want to touch you too much, baby, because making love to you might drive me crazy. I know you think that love is the way you make it, so I don't want to be there when you decide to break it. I kind of feel that's our feminine speaking up. It's like, I don't want to be there, you know, when you decide you want to leave or go after somebody else, you know. And certainly it's addressing those intimate moments that you guys have shared together. All right, let's see. Let's grab a couple more songs here. I mean, they clearly missed it. We see that. Can't Be Friends by Trey Songz. I wish we never did it. Wow. And I wish we never loved it. And I wish I never fell so deep in love with you. And now ain't no way we can be friends. The way it felt, no faking it. Maybe we were moving just a little too fast. But what we've done, we can't take it back. Now I'm sitting here halfway crazy. So in a way, the tables have turned, you know? They're driving themselves crazy thinking about this connection. And as it says, you know, I wish we never did it, because that basically created a lot of drama and a lot of complications in this situation. Could have started off, and I'm just going to put this bluntly, it could have started off as just a physical connection. It could have just been about sex, but then it turned into love as well. And that's where the complication comes in. Let's grab one more song here. Your Song by Elton John. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no. Or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. Oh, I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. This kind of gives me that vibe of maybe a divine masculine who didn't have much to offer. Because going back to what I mentioned about the Queen of Pentacles, you could be the more successful, career-driven person in this scenario. And we have a masculine, perhaps, who didn't have as much as you. But they are also coming through here in a way telling you that they're willing to give their all. And maybe at this point, that energy has shifted, and maybe they're in a better position to give more this time. Somebody could also be a musician here. Somebody could be a songwriter. This could be somebody's favorite song. Okay, so there's love that's coming through here. It's not just about being physical with each other, because there's something about you that they see forever with, you know, going back to this infinity, us forever. They still have this in their heart space, tapped into their emotions. They miss you. They want to be with you. And yes, you know, intimacy, physicality, that's all a part of it. But I feel there's been a shift in that energy. So it could be a masculine who's wanting to maybe reach out or get things moving and get you guys out of this stalemate, no movement situation. And Divine Feminine, you might just ultimately hear from this person. It's up to you, of course, whether you entertain that conversation or not, but they're thinking about you. That is what I get here. All right, guys, so I'll leave that there. If you are interested in getting your own personal reading, please reach out. That information is down below in the description box. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next reading. Take care.